Okay, today I'm going to make a Mother's Day card. It could equally be a birthday card as well. I'm going to leave it to be a little bit of a surprise for you. I'm just doing a little cutout here on the big shot. Lining that up in the middle. Okay, all will be revealed. Ta-da! Owls. What is it about owls at the moment? I don't know. I know so many people who love owls. People buy me owl stuff. I make owl stuff. I don't know. People love it. I'm going to a party on Saturday night. I'm going to make this owl card as a birthday card. I'm not going to waste that. I think I'm going to use it as a gift tag. I shall embellish that later. So, just so you know what you're making, here's one I made earlier. I do like saying that. Here he is. What a dear little fella. Isn't he gorgeous? A little owl button. Just there. Open it up. Got a lovely little label so you can write your own message in it. And I have cut down with a guillotine, or you could use a ruler and scissors, just so I can stick down the edge. I think that just livens it up a bit. I've also embellished the back and also the envelope. So I'm just going to run through this with you. This little owl is very fiddly little fella. He's not Sizex, but I think you can get Sizex ones. If you haven't got an owl and you don't fancy making a template out of cardboard and cutting around with a craft knife, if you do, be very careful. You could use a flower. If you've got a flower sizzlet, you could use that. Doesn't have to be an owl. Not everybody's obsessed like me. So I have chosen to do this in this gorgeous turquoise colour. Versacolour turquoise 20. A bit of information there. Now, I love to do a little bit of upcycling. I went to this place called Missionary Mart. It sells boxes and boxes, house clearances, I think, and boxes of books, and I looked through and I loved the colour of this book. I loved it. I opened it up and it says Royal Holloway College Fiction Library, February 1969 Fiction Library. So 1960s colours. Gorgeous, isn't it? I don't think probably anybody was going to read it again. So I'm using this paper for this project and probably other projects. What I've done is I'm using a ruler. I know I don't usually use a ruler. I do like to tear. But I'm being careful. I'm not just ripping this paper out because I want to upside. You want to use the paper, but I just adore this colour. I'm thinking of future projects. I think I might make some sort of journal or scrapbook. I'll let you know. I'll keep you in touch with this book's journey. I'm thinking if I use this bit, this allows me to stick other papers. I'm not going to give you any clues now because I'm not actually quite sure where it's going to go. that project. So I'm going to put that down there. And I've cut some out earlier because it is really fiddly. I used my big shot and I cut out this dear little owl and all his little bits. So let's get this colour on. This is a Stampin' Up Dauber. I like the word and I quite like to have something on my finger there. I think it's quite cute. I only do crafts if they're relaxing. I don't like anything to be too precise. So this is great. These are great for making your own customised scrapbook pages as well. Colours, and I don't think you can actually go too far wrong with these. I don't think there's any right or wrong way. And if you daub it on and just go around the edge, it defines the edge. It's the same if you're doing something in a scrapbooking page. He would go great on a scrapbooking page, wouldn't he? And you define him like that. I've put aside the other little bits, so some have just got print on and some to layer him up there. Some have got colour, so his little eyes have got colour on, so I'm going to daub those. And in the process I am actually going to give myself some lovely turquoise thumb nail varnish there. That's lovely. I'm going to carry on with that later. Because this is really fiddly, I think it's going to take quite a while to make later. So I could put that down. I love that. My friend gave me that. Right. So then from the internet we found typewriter print and we printed off a whole row of Happy Mother's Day. We can print another row of happy birthdays off, and I cut it out using my big shot. You could just cut it with scissors if you wanted to. I particularly like the typewriter print because at the moment we're in the middle of renovating a typewriter. But I'll tell you more about that later. I'll give you a little peep of the project later. So that's to go on the front. I haven't got a round hole punch. If you have, I think it probably is a bit neater. But so I'm using a 2p piece to just draw around like that and cut out my circle, and that leaves me with my circle. And I've got this gorgeous abs. I think these are what inspired the project because I wanted a craft that I could use these gorgeous little owl buttons. I'll post a close-up picture of these little fellas here. So I actually sewed my button onto the piece of paper because I thought it's going to stay on the card better than if it did with glue. You might disagree if you had some sticky bits. Merlin, you're cutting out the light, dear. That's it. Not in front. Oh, well, there we are. I'll hold it up. I thought you were working the camera, Merlin. That's blown it now. I'm saying you're the cameraman. You've distracted me now. Anyway, I've made that. It's pretty simple, actually. This is just to give you a basic idea. I do crafts with children, and I love doing it because when I do it, I just say, these are the materials I'm giving you. This is what I've done, but please come up with something different. And all the time, all their creations are amazing. Send me pictures of your creations. I'd love to see them. And then all I have to do is look at this. This is a Stampin' Up stamp. You can use any stamp. I've used this little blue forget-me-not one. See if you've got a stamp or borrow one from somebody. If not, you can paint. And I'm going to use this lovely turquoise again, just to randomly. Ooh, look, some are dark, some are light. I'm going to do that because I don't want. There you go. Very random, doesn't have to be neat. You're just making a lovely pattern on the paper. If that's what you want to do. And there we are, all ready to assemble. You can pop the Mother's Day or birthday there. Cut out a little tag with scissors or again with the Big Shot, just so you've got room to write your own message. And don't forget to put something on the back of the envelope as well. And that's the end of our little demonstration. So I just want to, just before I go, just a little bit of an outtake here. I just want to show you this gorgeous specimen. Someone brought it into the centre. It wasn't working. It's a little 1960s, I think, travelling typewriter. It comes in a little plastic case. It's sort of like a little light brown colour. I think that I work with clients with dementia and memory loss, so I actually think they are going to love the sound of this. I think it's going to take them back to earlier days. So I'm going to finish by making a happy birthday label. We bought the new ribbon, eBay, that was easy. My son renovated it. So, thank you. Did you hear the little ting? Isn't it the sweetest thing? Happy birthday. Lovely. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing my card, and thank you for sharing in the excitement of the first time of use for this gorgeous typewriter. And I'll let you know how the clients got on with it. Thank you for watching.